Hey everybody, I don't know if you guys can see this. The front 2/3 of the inner rocker panel are in and welded in solid. I just got to grind down my welds and see what we got and then do the back part. So had a couple days at the farm and a couple days where I didn't feel good. Still fighting this stupid sinus infection thing. Didn't feel like getting out here, but forced myself to come out here tonight and set my socks on fire again, take another stab at it. I had a little bit of pertinent information when you're doing a Tahoe. This is actually a Silverado part for a crew cab Silverado. I don't know, and I think I covered this briefly in another video, if they make this part for a Tahoe, but I couldn't get it. So on the passenger side, I sectioned off this much so I wouldn't have to go over the stamped in bosses, the raised reinforcement ribs on it. So I'm just going to use this sort of as a pattern, and it doesn't have to be exact. I'm just trying to save myself some headache. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my line, so you can see this. I'm going to go in order, and I'm going to miss that raised reinforcement strip. So we're going to go right about there with the line. The other part's more difficult because this profile is purely wrong. Of course, I didn't have anything to go from, so we need to take off a little bit of that corner edge. Oh, there's the inner rockers painted on the old girl. Nice to have some solid metal back again. Looks pretty good. Gotta clean this mess out. Time to start doing some real body work. Alright, one order of business I gotta explain to you guys is the difference. The outer rockers I got are for a crew cab Silverado. Crew or extended, I'm not sure. And there is, from this line forward, they're the same as the Tahoe. From this line back, there's quite a bit of difference. So what I want to do is preserve the actual outer rockers are heavier gauge than my Tahoe dog legs. So I want to preserve as much of that as I can. You can see the difference here. So what I've done is measured back to a point where I can, actually these will be a little shorter. We'll trim some of this off on the truck and maintain the detail of the notch for the step plate, the plastic trim. So we're going to trim the forward part off of the Silverado rockers, put it on the truck, and then trim the Tahoe dog leg to fit. This is the biggest difficulty you'll run into doing this, is matching these up, and they actually do fit pretty well. So a little filler and a little work and it comes out nice. Okay, getting ready today to trim the Silverado part down so we can fit it to the Tahoe rear dog leg. You can see the difference between the Silverado part and the Tahoe part. Actually, this is a little long. It's actually going to be a little shorter than that, but I want to give myself a little room to fit it and make it all work. Now, wish me luck. Okay, so for the Tahoe video, I'm going to tell you guys what I did. I mismeasured like I always do and cut this way too far out of whack. I was crazy out on this thing. It was terribly wrong. So I had to come back, re-weld a bunch of this crap back in. I've still got to grind this down. And then what I did was just kind of cut it to fit, and I got to fill this, and then I'm going to weld this up. Totally, utterly, completely wrong, but I'll make it work. It's just asked to be. It's the best I could do right now. Like I said, I don't know what I'm doing, but it's getting done. So I'll take that balance between not knowing what I'm doing and getting it done, and I'll be happy there. Okay, first of all, I screwed up horribly, but I can fix that. I got another piece, so it's just going to be a little more welding. Second of all, this is for the dog leg right here. These stink. That thing, I had to massage the living crap out of that to get it to fit that well, and it's going to take a lot more work. I'm going to test the door now, but the dog leg is like, it's half the gauge of this outer rocker. It's real light. It's not formed right. This whole angle was way too flat. Took a dive, so nothing matched. It just doesn't line up with the car real well. Okay, before I take this back apart again so that I can make a patch piece to fix where I screwed up, do the weld through primer, prime the center, paint everything, get everything ready to go back together permanently, I'll show you guys what I did. First of all, here's the rear door, and our gap looks really nice. Hang on. That gap looks good enough to me, man. I'm gonna live with that. It's gonna look good around there. I gotta make a repair there. There's where I screwed up. No big deal. I got a piece of the other one I can make a filler with. I got this off eBay. I got this from Mr. Taillight. The stuff from Mr. Taillight, heavy, super nice gauge, really well made. This stuff is junk. The eBay stuff is absolutely junk. It is real light gauge. The profile here is wrong. It's different from the Mr. Taillight one, which looks more like the factory. The profile here was wrong. I had to blacksmith this to make it match up. It matches here. Now it matches here. It doesn't match here. I've got a ton of tweaking I'm gonna have to do on that, just a ton. But I can't afford to go get a good one, so it's gonna have to work. I'll make it work. This truck's gonna get the crap driven out of it anyway, so we'll make it work. But that's a step closer that I'm pretty proud of. Kind of a waste of time considering I'm not running sorry, I got an ear thing. Running this front door, and I've got to take these both back off to do the body work, but I wanted to see the old girl with her doors on. You see one of my vice grips down there, and the lines look pretty dang good. And yeah, pretty flippin' awesome. Yeah. Yeah, happy camper. You can see my nasty door, it's getting replaced. So on tomorrow, we'll be getting a new tank of, that rubber strip is coming loose. That's the door's lined fine. We'll be getting another tank of welding gas, and I can finish burning this sucker in and get on to the finer points of it. Get her done here. Yeah, we're making progress.